Hey guys, it's Turpy Dash Whizkin here. What you're looking at is basically all the parts that are currently in my rig and the total cost of all of this. Just to prove to the fellow console peasants out there, especially those of you who I know damn well were out there buying the PlayStation 3 at fucking launch. And anybody who knows the launch of the PlayStation 3 and its price, well, that's pretty fucking infamous, especially with how it was announced at the E3 prior. $599 US dollars. $600 plus fucking tax. And right now, we're looking at here $571.28. I'm a few dollars cheaper with my current rig than what it ever cost to buy the PlayStation 3 at launch many years before. Now, granted, there are some parts here that were given to me by friends, but I just calculated them into this whole entire build and the actual freaking cost of these. So, granted, the one thing on here that isn't exact, there's like 3 things on here that isn't exact, but are pretty damn close to pretty much what I have. So we're going to start here with the processor. We got the AMD A8-7600 Kaveri APU, and that's when I was just starting. The Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. Oh, I didn't have an Asus motherboard, but pretty damn close. Hard thing. I had an MSI. But Crucial Ballistic Sport 8 gig. Single stick. A 1 terabyte hard drive for storage. And then a 250 gig for the OS. For the video card, the dedicated video card anyways, we got a GTX 960 2 gig Accelerate video card. That's 2 gigs of GDDR5. The case we have is an ASA Helios 910 ATX mid tower. It will look pretty sick after I get some new LED fans into it. Stills will come next month, actually. Right now, today, this is the part that we're going to be picking up today. And I'm sure as hell I can pretty much flash the, the price. And as sure, I think they have this one in stock, which is the 600B EVGA power supply. Now, it's not modular, but if I'm lucky enough, this thing will give me enough cabling to be able to, like, do some minor cable management with, because, oh, God, the fucking disaster that was before. Literally, the 4-pin, CPU, slot or whatever on the motherboard. It's like your second power connection. It's the motherboard that I'm literally having to, like, almost drape it over my video card. It's that bad. And plus, we're running off dual Molex to 6-pin adapters, so yeah, they ain't gonna fly. So, and plus, yeah, I mean, probably 600 watts is overkill, but that leaves me some wiggle room if I plan to upgrade some other shit later. And then finally, for the OS, which we have legit, is Windows 10 Home. I think I have Windows 10 Pro, but Technically, I just installed the home version, so... And there you go. So, for about the same cost as the PlayStation 3 at launch, with no games, and just that 60 gigabyte hard drive, I'm able to have a terabyte worth of storage, 250 gigs for the OS and basic operation software to get shit running that I need to get running. I have more space for games than the PlayStation 3 did at launch. Actually, even the Xbox One at launch. Only gave it 500 gigs. Guess what? You can't change the hard drive out of that sucker. The most you can do is install an external USB 3 drive on there. That's the most they'll let you do. PlayStation 4, yeah, you can install an SSD or put in, the Nyko memory bank or whatever and tack in like a 6 terabyte hard drive in there, but that sucker breaks the aesthetic. And SSDs are very fucking expensive at the 1 terabyte on up mark. So, good fucking luck. I might actually get like a 250 gig SSD soon. And switch out my current OS drive with that. And then just have the 250 gig then relegated to extra storage for like music and videos. So. But anyways, there you go. That's my current rig, people. And it didn't cost me any much more than the PlayStation 3 at launch. Actually, I saved about 20, 30 bucks compared to the console at this point. So, to my fellow console peasants, try and match that. Or beat that for the same amount of power. I dare the people of the Intel camp to try to get the same price scheme. $600 or lower. Just swap the motherboard and processor and leave everything else the same. And let's see if you can beat this price of the PlayStation 3 at launch. Peace out.